I'm doing my out of the darkness walk down a branch that's behind our house. It's a little hard to film it while I'm walking because it's mostly rocks, and I'm over 40 years old and I could very easily hurt myself by turning my ankle or something. So the reason I'm walking is been affected by suicide in a lot of different ways. Unfortunately, my older sister attempted multiple times, and she's still with us. She's alive. She survived the multiple attempts at overdosing. It's a giant tree. My little sister in 2010 overdosed, and she was sent to a hospital where they kept her for 72 hours, and she convinced them that she was fine. And she was not fine. So a few weeks later, she overdosed, and previous nights before, she texted me and said, "I think I'm going to do something crazy." Now, that raised alarms to me, but at that time, I was not working in mental health. I had my own struggles, but I did not recognize this as a major danger sign, her saying something like, "I think I'm going to do something crazy." So she overdosed again, and this time she was taken to the University of Louisville Hospital, and she crashed. When she got there, they revived her. They had to do surgery on her to remove part of her intestines because what she had taken had caused her intestines to die partially, and she flatlined during that surgery. And they brought her back, and she lasted about another week on life support. She regained consciousness for a few days, which I thought it was a miracle. I thought she was going to pull through, but then she had a stroke on November 9th, which was 4 days after my birthday, which doesn't matter in that capacity, but it made it just a little bit more shocking because she was awake on my birthday, and even though she had a trach, we were able to tell each other we loved each other. So she had a stroke on November 9th, and she was taken off life support, and we just watched as her blood pressure dropped and dropped and dropped. And so we lost her. And in the same month, I had a first cousin hang himself. So we had 2 back-to-back funerals for people who chose to not live. And it's hard. It's hard anyway. It's hard to be a survivor of it. And I've also had those feelings myself, so I understand both sides of it. But, so this is my walk, and hope you got something out of my story. We need to talk about it. We need to talk about it. And if a family member says something that raises a red flag, don't be afraid to question them, and to even call 911 if you need to, because it might be a life saved. And I know if my little sister was with me right now, she'd be walking, enjoying this, seeing the stuff that not a lot of humans see every day. And I know she'd be fishing with me and hanging out on my back porch, but I don't get that chance. I feel like I failed her in some way, And there's a lot of guilt there too. But I just wanted to share my story. Keep talking about it. Keep talking about it until there are 0 suicides. Thank you. Bye.